Hey man,
Hey, dude.
how was that for you?
It was good. I hate to say it, but it looked like a pretty. I don't know how to say it. Cut and dry game.
Comprehensive victory.
Yeah, there was what you like at the beginning of the game. You're like both pushing your snowballs, and then when you got to a team fight, your snowball just squashed theirs and absorbed theirs and carried on going. And it's like, oh, here we go.
Cool.
There was
Nice.
there, was- there was. I was just about to ask you a question. You disappeared, but
Oh, what was the question?
like they did a pretty decent gag with Tiny on you, game two, where
Yes.
Puck ultied and then Tiny like tossed you and avalanched you and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this is the beginning of the end for Benton Mid because they're just going to do this over and over. And then they just were you then worried that they were just going to do it over and over and over?
No, I started looking at the mini map at that point. That was my fault. I was a little tilted because I should have gotten a kill solo on the puck earlier, and I just misplayed. That was completely my bad. Any here? Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. Okay. But yeah, it was something where um, it it looked like they came with a game plan about how to deal with the Viper, and I commend them for that. Um, and then they didn't deal with it anyway, which is just a bit of a shame. I think I think Jordan maybe didn't feel too comfortable laning against it or something like that. I think his uh, yeah, he was feeling a bit pressured on his last hitting or something like that.
There's also another thing me and Aaron found pointed out, but it was just yeah.
I think I was 1k up at 10 minutes in that first game. And I don't know what it was in game two. I know I died, but I think I felt fairly confident net worth wise. So yeah, all good, all good.
All good.
Um, yeah, that tri lane bot was interesting. I wasn't expecting that.
10 seconds remain. It is Radiant's
I
match.
was also expecting Henrik, I think, to have a slightly better game on in game one as the Wind Ranger. I thought his lane would go better.
Yeah, I
But
think that Windrunner
overall,
was utterly forgettable for me. No disrespect,
yeah,
but he just
it
didn't
it
seem to have an
was.
impact at all.
It was a bit weird because you know, we left stuff like Mars in the pool, but he didn't want to play it because I think in game one he didn't want to play it because there was a Viper on our team, and in game two they took Snapfire. So I'd be really curious actually to have had an interview with them just to discuss what their thoughts were around it. I think that might have been that might have been very cool. But yeah, overall, are you still streaming or are you?
Yeah,
Oh, no worries. All right. Are you
I have
watching the draft? I could chat about it a bit.
I cut the stream and then relaunched the stream just so there's a divide.
A separate file for it. Good work,
Otherwise,
man.
when I upload the full version, because I like doing the individual games and then like the full version, there'll be a game on the end, which doesn't make any sense.
Nope. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, could be 2 games on the end, could go to 3 games. So it's interesting looking
Yeah.
at what they banned out in the first phase here. So all 4 of the heroes banned out are comfort picks rather than meta picks, except for Jug, I guess. Earth
Well,
Spirit for Hayden goes through phase 1.
yeah.
Lena for Saventia. He's very comfortable on that hero. Dark Willow for Sam. Second time he's got it this tournament. I hear he got it last game as well. Earthshaker looks like for Murray. Interesting, interesting. Some hard lockdown, some good team fight on both sides. Saventia upset. The Nature's Prophet's been banned.
It is Radiant's ban.
Banning Sand King. Don't know if they played it. This is quite interesting for me watching this draft without any idea about what really happened in game
Dire's
one.
turn to ban.
I think Call Us Daddy got Clinks, and I think NDGR got Viper. So I'll be interested to see how this goes. But interesting to hear that Call Us Daddy won
10
game one.
seconds.
NDGR, very strong team.
5 seconds.
Or at least very strong
remain.
in their first showing.
But then, how much does NDGR know about Chorus Daddy?
Well, they've had the chance to watch, I think,
Radiant's
3 of Call
turn
Us
to
Daddy's
ban.
games.
That's
Call Us
true.
Daddy have
That's
played
true.
3 series before now, and NDGR have only played 2. So, you know, they've got the VODs are there. That's partially why it's there. It's for people to use if they want. Viper getting banned out. Second phase Viper. Oof. There's
10
some
seconds remain.
fear there. But I'll be curious to hear if Mo's been playing
5
safe lane or
seconds.
Zach's been playing safe lane. If Liliana Fairwind, Dan manages to get something like Legion again. Yeah, all very
Dire's
interesting.
turn to ban.
And on the Radiant side, I'm wondering if Gert obviously can't play his axe. Interesting they banned Weaver, because I know Gert's played quite a bit of Weaver a while ago, maybe.
Didn't Gert play Nature's Prophet? Oh, Nature's Prophet's
No,
banned as well.
Saventia played
10
Nature's Prophet.
seconds.
I don't have a Saventia.
5 seconds
Day.
remain.
Day?
Yeah.
I don't have a day
Radiant
either.
side.
I don't
Okay,
have a.
what
I have
are
a
the 5
BDB.
names? Yep.
It is Radiant's
I have a
turn.
Serenios.
Soren Loss, Gertolfin, Hayden, and who's the 5th name?
Gian Diam Yugu Nokok.
Cool, that's Saventia, that's Day.
Right, okay.
10 seconds remain.
It's interesting. Call Us Daddy, very
5
much a
seconds.
momentum-based team.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Yeah, very much a momentum-based team, and they seem to be pumped.
I don't know. There's something about Windrunner in this, especially this new patch, that I just don't.
10 seconds.
I think locking her movement speeds crippled her.
Yeah, same with Weaver. I find it painful playing
Yeah, but
as Weaver now.
yeah, but Weaver has the advantage of going invis, whereas
That's true. That's true. I think it was interesting rushing the Ags even with the movement speed cap. I think
10
that was
seconds remain.
a little odd.
5
I
seconds.
I think Wind Ranger. Well, obviously a comfort pick for Mo. Mars strong pick. Underlord strong pick. Ursa's still in the pool though. Monkey King's still in the pool. I'll be curious to see if
10
either of those get picked now. I'd expect them to get picked now.
5 seconds remain.
Yeah.
I like Ursa. I like her. I love Ursa. But losing a blink on Abyssal, blink on Abyssal is just painful for me. What I'd like. Oh,
10
no,
seconds.
that won't work either.
5 seconds remain.
What I was thinking is, you know how like you could build like a strength blink,
It is Dire's
an agility and an intelligent or an arcane blink. If you built Abyssal and a blink, it would just upgrade the Abyssal, if that makes any sense. Like Abyssal, blink, and a recipe maybe. And then it gets the blink ability. I know that's a lot of gold, but then sometimes it could be worth it. I don't know.
5 seconds.
I'm just thinking out loud.
No, I like the idea because obviously they had an idea and it enabled certain heroes really well.
But then you could obviously say just blink and use Ursa's Q, maybe.
10
But yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, plus the Q and the shard giving enrage now is quite nice.
It is Dire's ban.
OD getting banned out. I mean, nobody plays OD nowadays. OD's the
I think
weakest hero
OD's
in the
great.
game. No, I'm joking. I'm
I
just
think
trolling
OD's
someone in
great.
chat.
I'm just I think OD's a great choice here. Would have been a great
10
pick for
seconds remain.
Radiant. I'm going to guess that's Mo Mid on the Death Prophet.
5 seconds remain.
Safe laner still to be picked, and mid laner still to be picked. Gonna be curious to see how it goes.
I'd like to see like a support sport on either team. I know it's a bit late being last pick, but like a nice like Witch Doctor, Shadow Shaman, Disruptor, Lion, just someone that has utility.
For which one? For
More so for Radiant.
more for Radiant. You think some utility? I think they lack hard carry. They've got 2 strength heroes, 3 strength heroes into a Death Prophet. Not much. Well, I suppose Lena for burst damage, but that's a support Lena. I'm 95% sure. So,
What about Medusa for Radiant?
I'd be okay with a Medusa for
Radiant's turn to
either
ban.
team right now. Not too much burst. A life stealer into Medusa is a horrible matchup. So for Dire, if they wanted it, I'd probably pick a Medusa.
10
Yeah,
seconds remain.
but that's a fairly greedy pick.
5 seconds
I also
remain.
know things like Underlord.
Why
Very irritating against.
why would it be a greedy pick? Mars goes off lane, Death Prophet mid, Medusa, I guess
It's not
Medusa
about
prefers mid.
it's not about the lanes themselves. It's just the idea that so you saw it in our game. It's something where Toffee and I had to talk a lot to make sure we weren't cucking each other in terms of our farming patterns, because Sniper and Medusa both want to farm a fair bit and farm fairly fast. So it's the same with Death Prophet. She's a really rapid farmer. Mars can be a rapid farmer. Willow is a greedy support, needs items. Earthshaker's a greedy support, needs items. Whereas on the Radiant side, I think they can get away with it a bit more. Lifestealer can fight. The only challenge I've got for the Lifestealer here is I don't see his plan after the laning phase.
Dire must choose.
I mean, they buffed Armlet. I think Armlet's now
I mean,
good on.
Armlet's great, but it's a melee hero into a Death Prophet, a melee strength hero with no gap close into a Death
10
Prophet.
seconds.
It's a hard one.
I mean, if I imagine
I'd
Lena
like-
will get Yules, like
Yeah.
Strike Array.
I'd like an Arc Warden for Radiant's team. Heck, they could go Tinker. That might be actually Tinker. I think would do quite nicely for Radiant. I know BDB plays it. Maybe a Storm Spirit for the Infest Bomb. All of that could be really nice. Whereas for Callus Daddy, Ursa's still in the pool. And
Night Stalker's still in the pool.
not for a position 1, but yeah, for Callus Daddy,
To pick.
I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, Wraith King gone for a scaling core. I mean, Wraith King's very great, always nice. Dies, gets back up again, carries on the fight. Lots of drawn out team fights I'm expecting
10
here.
seconds.
Not much is going to happen quickly. So it's something
5
here where the
seconds.
Mars doesn't have anyone really to play with.
What about Pudge? I'm just going to name heroes. What about Pudge?
I mean, we need a P1 and a P2. I think a Pudge would be terrible for Radiant because if you hook like 3 of those heroes, they'll kill you. So I don't like the idea of it for Radiant. I genuinely think a Tinker or a Storm Spirit would be great here. I think BDB is comfortable on both of those heroes. Could happily play them. And an Ogre mid. Oh, I can't say. Oh, okay. They've changed it up. So that's what the hell is this? So Hayden. Okay, I don't know who's going mid. I genuinely don't know who's going mid for Radiant based on these combos.
I reckon it'll be leader mid.
But Saventia is normally played as their pos 4. Could switch round. Of course. Hayden could be playing pos 4. Lena could go mid. Yeah, that could work. I guess we'll see how it goes with the role swaps. Yeah. I'm gonna be right back. One sec, dude.
This pleases the master.
And we are into game 1.
Is short. Use it wisely.
On the side of the Radiant, we have BDB on Lifestealer, Cyrenios on Ogre Magi, Gerthlin, Gert, Hofflin, Gert, Holvin on Underlord, Hayden on Earth Spirit, and Gyan Diam Nugu Nugu on Lena. I'm just going to call him Gyan. On the side of the Dire, we have Sam, K, the Great on Dark Willow, Liliana Fairwind on Mars, G6, otherwise known as Murray on the Earthshaker, Wraith King on the Caustic, Caustic on Wraith King, and Koala Bala on Death Prophet.
Just 30 seconds. Consider yourself warned.
Also, I do still like to reiterate I have a bug up with my mouse, which just causes this to happen. So I do apologise. And I'll jump back with my co-caster, Mr. Benton.
Those who bear witness will not soon forget that which transpires.
I must admit, I do miss the good old bounty days where there used to be like a trade.
What do you mean? We got first blood both times.
Yeah, but you guys are crazy.
We have learned in school of no pussy, and through our enforced celibacy, we have grown strong.
What, like when Toffee dives tier 4s with Aegis?
Yeah, you can imagine the conversation I had, and you still gave him MVP, so that's really on you.
You already asked Aaron for MVP.
Apparently, Johnny messaged me. So, what's your vote for MVP?
Yeah, it was still Toffee. I mean, everyone makes mistakes. If anyone has a perfect game, that's great. But he had Aegis. I think he assumed his team was following him.
His team very specifically instructed him otherwise.
Okay.
I will track him down and spank him.
Spank him. Oh god.
Yes. Ooh, no, going down a little bit. Let's check last hits denies. Radiant, small advantage in 2 lanes. But looking like bot lane, BDB is getting punched a bit. Oh, he can't get too low. Yeah, this is a potentially dead ogre. Yeah, that's first one.
Oh, I was looking top where Dark Willow got incredibly low.
Nah, you gotta sense these things. As a pro caster myself and tournament organizer and team captain, not to toot my own horn, but clearly I would never miss first blood. like I did twice in a row on my last cast. So
I mean, I also have tech issues where, for some reason, my mouse went locked to the game. So every time I go pan left, it pans off the screen and goes mad.
yeah. I'm just going to mention to Zach that last hitting is important as a mid laner. It helps. Do not miss your last hits. Yep.
So that's two kills now that I've missed. I'm having a great time today. Great time.
That's all right. Hayden kicks Death Prophet into the water room, but it looks like he's having a good time. Hopefully, both teams are in good spirits. I assume game 1 went about 40 odd minutes, so I'm curious to see how that goes. I'm also interested to see that they seem to have switched it up so that Murray is going off lane, and Mo and Sam are laning together, which I thought was forbidden.
Yes, I can imagine. Last time I played a game with Mo and Sam, there was I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Oh, trade fight bottom. G6 getting very low. Mara's getting low as well.
So it looks like they're wussing out. Ogre low on mana.
Earthshaker had popped herself.
And it's good. They're good at bringing regen to lane. Oh, nice. Went for the kill attempt. I can respect that a lot. Yeah.
Narrowly missed.
Well, it was lane winning. It's a good choice. Good option. Hayden, nearly 6. Zach, bit of a lead. 5 last hits up on the mid Death Prophet. Look, coming to pressure the Earth Spirit again, but he learns better. He's not going to Spirit Siphon him this time. Although in this case, it would have gotten you a kill, Zach. But that's fine. We all live and learn. Anyway, I'm purely doing this because I know Zach will be watching this cast later. And I like helping him improve because that's what friends do, Zach.
It's all right. Me and Aaron left a nice message for Toffee at the end of game 2.
What did you say?
Yeah, you have to watch it and find out.
I heard something about imagine Smack talking now after you just sat in the back, something like that.
No. It was more of a personal attack.
Oh, a personal attack.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the thing like he meant talk to Monaco and it's like Monaco doesn't even care about him.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, is that a trade bottom?
Well, Death Prophet's used her ult mid, and Lena has wisely rotated.
Oh, BDB getting low on Lifestealer. 52 HP. Oh, they might get the Alchemist.
Another south for the Lifestealer.
Oh, they might trade. Oh.
They line
Oh.
up. They line up.
Oh, that was a smooth move by Murray. I mean,
I'm pretty sure he wasn't aiming for the Ogre, and that was also another salve down for BDB. This is going to be a painful lane for him. Murray in 5 mana can pretty much kill him. Murray can now kill him. Oh, but there is a Lena here to murder him. Here we go. Pop. Saventia turns up. Get away from my boy. Walks away. Smooth moves.
Smooth move. Oh, woo.
I love it when you can tell like who's played together a lot, where it's like I think BDB and Saventia have played a lot together. So I think there was a call for, hey, can you come down here and sort this crap out? Oh, here we go. Hayden in. Oh, that's a good roll and kick. And he's fighting the Death Prophet, but Death Prophet's got a fair bit of health left. Oh, here we go. Hayden goes in. Well, they've both traded, but Hayden has no regen. Oh, and they get the Lina bot. Oh, and the Lifesteal's in big trouble. Big trouble. Some body blocks attempted. Body blocks almost achieved.
Oh, that was nice. I like that.
Beautiful. Really well played. These guys playing very well bot lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant should look to their bottom tower. There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Slight net worth lead for Dire.
Middle tower is
4 to 2 on the kill score. Ogre's gone top. Bit of a lane swap here. Let's see how they're doing on net worth. Death Prophet's ahead, but only by 100. Everything feels very close. Very tight game too. Could be a long one. Oh, nice haste rune for the Earth Spirit. Playing with low health and low mana constantly. Oh, but there is an Earthshaker mid. It's nice seeing both position 4s rotating mid early. Really nice work. Any feedback I should bear in mind for our games, Mims? I obviously haven't had a chance to watch the VODs yet, but anything you'd like me to bear in mind?
No, not at all. Just that occasionally my screen pans left for no reason.
Okay.
So I apologise.
Alright. Shall
Not a lot I can do about it at this time.
Well, Death Prophet does get that mid tower. Another exorcism popped. I think that's the second one. Just curious to see how passive this game's going. If I was Ogre in a game like this, maybe I'd just go Midas. Is he going to go?
No,
Midas
Benton.
instead?
No.
It's a very passive game, Mims. It's
No.
a very passive game.
Shut up. If my ogre goes Midas instead of like
632
warding.
gold and he buys boots.
Oh
What
no.
a wuss. Oh, but the earth. Oh, but he pushes him outside of the ring. Oh, oh, here we go. This is a turn. The Mars and the the Mars and the Earthshaker down for the count. That I think was because the Lina got knocked out of the arena, forced out of the arena by the what's his Q called? Fisher. By the Fisher from the Earthshaker. So that's a double kill. Very nice for the bot lane. The Lifestealer's enjoying that. The Lifestealer is a bit behind on net worth, but those 2 kills that he was a part of really helped.
That was a nice roll by Earth Spirit to deny the Prophet the
regen rune.
the regen rune, yeah.
Good point. Good point.
The bottle goes empty a little longer.
I'll be back in a sec.
BDB now picked up by Earthshaker. He's going to get away. No problems at all. Meanwhile, looking top lane, Caustic has picked up his face boost, got a magic wand, and is working his way towards the Radiance. Sam's got a chipped vest, would look very good on the Wraith King. I do miss a kill bot. Fight is still continuing. 2 dead. Wow, I'm missing all of the kills. T1 Radiant goes down. There is a smoke, but Death Prophet's not caught in it. That's very interesting. Oh, they fight. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. Smoking into a jungle. Dina sees them. Oh, no. Rolled, just missed Death Prophet. Stone does hit. Oh no, Willow. Willow's caught in no man's land. Will drop.
It's unfortunate you picked the wrong side. You would have made a great henchman.
Will drop is going to drop. Big fight in Radiant Jungle. Oh. Doesn't have Echo Slam. I was calling it out in my head like Echo Slam, Echo Slam. Doesn't have it. 6 seconds. G6 will drop. If they could get a return on Lena, this would be nice.
What if I swag?
Burns, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should drop.
Take a knee, peasant.
Okay. So I look. It seems like I missed a lot of kills.
Yes.
Kills. Ah, loving the ultimates used. The Marserie is just so cool, you know? You just drop it, hear that sound, grabs people's
There
attention.
is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
I like the Earthshaker Arcana when you can just hear it from the other side of the map. Just hear a boom. It's
Regeneration.
like, what's going on? You're like Earthshaker walking away. Like,
Yeah. Doom. Murray, unfortunately, a peasant without the Arcana. Oh, here we go. This is BDB gone on solo bot. Wow, they've given Sam his Willow 2 games in a row. He's been involved in a massive 3 kills, but you know, that is shutting down this Life Stealer. Oh, but this Wraith King goes down top. They trade cores.
Soil of your Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
I literally panned my camera around going, where were Radiant during all of that? Oh, there they are, killing Mo. And they killed him twice, so that's a big, big win.
Top tower.
Mo also rushing Radiance. An interesting choice in my opinion. Radiance, to me, not great against the strength heroes. Also a
Yeah.
Life Stealer with built-in BKB.
I would agree. I would rather go. I say I'd rather go.
Have him go minus something, you know. Oh,
I'd
here we
rather him go armlet,
Earthshaker.
blade mail.
This Earthshaker is very, very close to his. Oh no, they're gonna get out. Oh, but yeah, this Earthshaker is only about 300 gold off a blink. That's pretty good. I've seen the way Murray farms. All right, so boys and girls, some of these ward spots are what we call obvious ward spots, but that's fine. If the other team doesn't check them, then they all pay out.
Yes, but is it obvious? If it's not obvious, like if it's obvious that everyone wards there, do you still check there?
That's a good point. That's a good point. The answer is yes, Mims, because sentries are now only 50 gold.
I mean, that's coming from a carry player who thinks supports are made of money.
Excuse you, I have played support.
Oh, the one time.
As in the last game I played, I was playing Witch Doctor with Aaron in my lane. So
What
I
are you on
wanted
about?
to
The
have
last game you played, you were a sniper.
Excuse me, I think you'll find that that was in a practice
Oh,
true.
I will practice lobby.
Not in the true difficult realms of pub Dota. if you look at pub Dota, I lost my last 2 games. I think teams are still trying to work out the best ward spots. I've noticed just in a lot of games, people trying to work out where best to ward. I think that always happens with map changes. Things are just more and less comfortable. Wraith King's nearly there. He's most of the way to his Sacred Relic. He's either stacked for himself or someone's picked it up for him. I think he's in a good place. Mars has his blink. Oh, this Earth Spirit's a great shout. Oh, but he rolls through the wall of the arena. Now, for anyone who didn't know, you can roll through the wall of the arena. Enjoy. Fair and balanced hero, boys. Fair and balanced hero. Oh, but Murray goes in. He blinks in front of the roll and prevents them from getting out. And just to get... Oh, and they leave the ogre on his own. Oh. It felt very much like that Underlord just abandoned his ogre. He could have just stood still and got him out, but chose not to. That's a big fight because the Wraith King wasn't there. And eventually Mo will find some net worth. Oh, and they're getting some value damage on this tier 2 mid. Don't like the use of this Pit of Malice. But seems to be fine. Death Prophet going phase, Yules, and then good old...
Top tower is in danger.
Into BKB.
I'm reading this right. Lena's got an Aether Lens and has queued up 2 more Aether Lenses.
Yes. But I think, and this is just my guess, that is indicative of some frustration. Oh, Hayden, some miscommunication with the team there. He rolls out when they're all coming in. And he... Oh, but it seems like it might work out. The Mars is on his own. There is... oh no, Death Prophet's under a sentry ward. But that's a really good Fisher. Might save her. Alright, this Death Prophet in the middle of trouble. Is she going to get out? That's a no. It's a mega kill streak gone down for the Death Prophet. Sam in trouble. Mo walks in, stuns, and says, there you go. That's my contribution for the first 20 minutes of the game. Mo should not be here. He cannot stand against these 4 heroes. He should go finish that Radiance. Go hit jungle creeps, man. Go hit jungle creeps. I'd suggest going to hit them down here. Just they'll never believe it. You won't make
No,
it
don't go for the rune, Mo!
You're dead. You're dead.
Oh,
Dead.
Mo.
Get her.
Oh,
Get her.
Mo.
Get her, Mo. Get her.
Oh, no.
Lovely prediction.
Oh, no.
Beautiful prediction. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mass TPs. They should get out as soon as this goes down. The Earthshaker with a blind blink doesn't get a perfect connection. It's a decent initiation. The Mars gets a good blink in to follow up, and hey, it looks like the... Oh no. The Yules saves the Underlord. Okay, Zach, we don't Yules Underlord when he is in the middle of our entire team. But we'll work on that. Oh, here we go. There's some rage. The Lena's buying back. Hayden, though, some miscommunication. And that's Arena into Brambles, into Lena, get Yulesed up. Now this is a fine Yules. Oh, but not into the silence on the landing. Well, that's a buyback from the Lena. There's still only a 3k net worth lead. This feels very swingy, but here we go. This Wraith King's got to have his Radiance up after this creep wave. Get it, man. Get it, Mo. Lovely fellow, Mo. Lovely.
Get it. Get it. Do it.
Do it now. And grow more powerful than you have ever been. You ever have one of those months where you're like, yeah, I probably haven't spent that much, but you're sort of scared looking at your credit card bill?
Yeah.
I'm having that month. Alright, let's have a look at this credit card bill. Okay.
Bounty.
What have we got?
That said, I don't have a credit card.
Smart. Very smart.
Well, no, because it means I've never had credit. Therefore, if I ever want to get a mortgage or a loan,
Oh,
But we're going
BDB
off
gets a
topic.
kill on their mark. Where'd that happen? Oh, bot. Now they group up, going as 5. An NDGR special. Group up and go as 5.
Oh, they
The Hate
rolled it.
special, diving under the tier 2. And, alright, this is mass TPs. This is likely to be a very, very dead Earth Spirit. But let's see what you can do. There's some misspells going on here. Zach choosing not to cast a second Spirit Siphon. Oh, a wonderful Echo Slam. Absolutely clutch Echo Slam. Can this Death Prophet clean up? Oh, no, he's going to go for the Ogre. Oh, the Mars is the right idea. Yeah, oh, the Mars gets +1. That's a really nice turn. That Echo Slam, absolutely immense from G6 on that Earthshaker. Absolutely incredible. Bided his time, looked at the fact they had 4 melee heroes, and absolutely slammed them into the ground. Murray trying to get himself a creep wave, going like, guys, I just won us a massive team fight. Can I get like 2 creeps? And they say,
Creep
no.
wave is for me.
Creep wave is for me. BDB says no, that bounty rune is unnecessary. I shall walk bottom with my ogre. Oh, but the Underlord's coming in as well. Alright, they want to defend this. The no Echo Slam's down. Murray is just chilling in the trees with a blink. He's just going to blink out. Oh, he's just going to chill there. Oh my god, this guy has nerves of steel. This guy has literal nerves of steel. This Earthshaker. Alright, do they notice? No one is pinging.
Meanwhile,
Alright.
Willow.
Oh,
Willow versus Hayden. Oh, easy.
well played. Hayden combos him down. Very well played, Hayden. Alright, they now see the Earthshaker. Earthshaker sees them. Okay. Alright, this is a problem. They're in big trouble. Yeah. This Death Prophet. BKBs. Fights. Alright, here we go. Death Prophet. Yules. BKB down. Oh, and they get Gert before he TPs out. Alright, here we go. Lifesteal. Earthshaker's in. Big Earthshaker roll. Alright, Lifesteal still silenced. Can't put out much damage. And dead. Not able to cast Rage.
I think that's a good reservation about G6 there, holding his ult.
Yeah, it's good. Good for him. Well, at least they got the Mars. Well, they're feeling good. They're tipping their teammate. They're in good spirits. You can tell. This is a momentum-based team. And they are fully chuffed. They feel like they can win this. Alright, let's see. How is NDGR going to respond?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
clips him with the Dragon Slay. Really nice light strike array. Alright, turn around and fight. Oh, but here we go. Is Sam gonna solo him again? Yeah, there you go. Well, Mo comes up to try and steal the kill. Like a
Yeah,
true
well, the
character.
catapult takes the tower.
Yep, Catapult takes the tower, but
Oh
that's,
my God.
that's the first life maybe down for Mo. Okay, alright, so big fear. Big fear. BDB's all on his own fighting the Wraith King.
Now, Sam's got to be careful here.
Anything. Oh, here we go. Now he's stuck. Well played. BDB, no fear, chases down Mo.
Pings come
Oh,
out. They
little
see
pulse
Sam. Oh. Easily
Oh,
out.
they didn't see it quickly enough. That's dire vision. Hayden, you know,
Such a
trying
pan. Such a bad pun. This dire vision.
Dire vision. I mean, it was just the truth.
What?
Oh my goodness. I spent an extra 200 quid that more than I was anticipating this month. Not bad, but not great.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sam and Mars fighting for last hits in the Ancients. Bit odd.
It's something to be expected. You know, I think this is the sign of a team in good spirits. Just
No,
chatting.
you haven't played with Sam, have you?
Probably spam pinging each other. I mean, I've played with Sam, but you know, I'm trying to put a positive spin on things here. You know, there he is. I mean, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with him using his secondary ult to farm creep waves. That thing's on a ridiculously low cooldown. Yeah, he's got himself about an extra 400 gold there. Really valuable on the support. Yeah, he's pretty much solid. He's got Yules, Blink. Eventually, one of his team will get a defensive item to save each other. But this is a smoke up. Oh, and they found Mo. But he's got
They've also found Lina. Mars ult comes down. Fisher. Lina's dead.
All right. Well, it's first life down. Zach's got BKB. All right, this is it. They're concentrating on the. Here we go. The Wraith King's down. And so is the Death Prophet. Big fight. Alright, can they re-engage? Oh, Hayden, no fear, walks in. No fear. Murray. Now, you remember that thing I talked about with no defensive items? This is what happens with no defensive items.
I mean, me and Aaron pinged this out on Sarah Glitch last in your tournament.
Buying a Blink dagger, you mean?
Yes, both games. I think the Grimstroke game, she bought a Aether Lens and then a Blink. And on the Shadow Shame game, just a Blink. And we were just like, how are you saving your cores with a Blink? Buying a wand, like completing your wand before buying boots, it was just mind-boggling for us.
This is a wake-up call for Call-Us Daddy. If they lose a couple more fights, things are going to equalize. This Wraith King's getting there. Almost BKB. I think if this Wraith King gets BKB, then he can definitely fight this Lifestealer. This Lifestealer's doing well. Catching up on farm. Nearly caught the Wraith King. It's just something where one-on-one right now, the Lifestealer does beat the Wraith King. It's just about the supporting cast. If that Earthshaker gets off this next Echo Slam, we all know what's going to happen. It's going to be good night. Alright, so Ogre's got a Glimmer up. Lina decided to stick with just the one Aether Lens. Interesting choice. I'd have liked to have seen the triple Aether Lens. My personal preference.
I mean, if that was someone on your team buying 3 Aether Lenses, I'm not sure you'd say that.
Hey, if it was someone on my team, my team know how best to annoy me. There are multiple ways in which they choose to do so, but that is not one of them, thank God.
I would buy 2 Arcane Boots and 2 Aether Lenses.
You do it to hurt me. Oh. Oh, here we go. This is an Underlord, though. This is not what you wanted to be fighting into. Here we go. Here we go. He's in the pit. This is a dead Mars. Alright.
Oh, Murray had G6. G6 had the opportunity to blink, didn't blink.
That's it. Mo dead once. Right, here we go. So that's Mo, BKB, trying to fight. Is he going to cast a stun? He does. Right, here we go. Chance to potentially kill Hayden. Hayden down. Alright, now Sam. Sam blinks. Good choice, good choice. Oh, and those roots do a great job. Absolutely great job. It's Zach versus the world. So it's a tough choice here, because if these supports had defensive items, they wouldn't die so easily to a Lifestealer running at. But, you know, as you say, you could also have used the blink. Oh, interesting choice. So the Earthshaker has built a full pipe. I'm very intrigued by that. Very intrigued by that.
Yeah, I think he only picked it up when he died, though. I think it was only on the. It was either just on the courier or sat on the courier in base.
I think that if Underlord got a Crimson Guard and that damage mitigation against all of those ghosts from Death Prophet, that would be great. I think Crimson Guard's a really, really value item on something like Underlord this game. I think it would do wonders, in my humble opinion. Here we go.
Oh my
Zach,
god, have you seen
not
Underlord's
farming
atrophy
efficiently.
aura?
Yes, yes, I have.
Oof.
That's not that much, to be honest. Yeah. This is why I love playing Underlord. You win a team fight, you walk up, and then you 3-shot towers. Maybe 8-shot towers, but you know what I mean. It feels good. Feels real good.
Push it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Are they smoking for a roach, or are they smoking to try and catch someone in the jungle? I think
They're smoking
catch
to
someone.
catch them out. They're smoking to no vision. Okay, interesting
Oh,
choice.
they're making. Oh, they've also smoked on the dire.
Yeah, okay. Now, do they know where this is? Well, they see the ward. Do they know they must be nearby? Alright, the ogre tanks it. Alright, here we go. Mo has his ult up. Alright, it's Mo down once. That is a whiffed Echo Slam. I repeat, a whiffed Echo Slam. This is going to be a dead life stealer. It looks like a good fight for Dire. Oh, the fear comes out, keeps Sam alive. Almost. Yes, it does. Really good cleanup. Oh, this Lena should just turn and get. Yep. Easily gets the one. Lena can fully buy out the that Yules, but he has not yet. Also could have tried to Psychic Headband to push back the Wraith King, but a lot going on there.
I think your hero turns to face them. The psychic headband.
it does. You are right. It does. Okay, another buyback from Lena. Just chucking them out like candy. That's Lena's Yule's gold. Well, she's still got most of it. 600. Yeah, 700 short. Well, Ogre. What's Ogre got? Ogre, Ether, Arcane, Glimmer. Not much chance for this Ogre scale. I mean, last picking this Ogre, an interesting choice, you know? An interesting choice.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Last picking an ogre, I was thinking, oh, they might go bring back carry ogre from like a few patches ago, but it just seems a bit too supportive for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting choice. He's still got that bash talent, bloodlust attack speed, got the 80 damage at level 15. Strong boy. Strong boy.
That said, bloodlust. Any carry loves bloodlust on them. Any
I mean,
like
I do.
BDB or
BDB getting it would be
Underlord.
Nice. Underlord getting it. I mean, you see the numbers he's getting up. He clicks for significant chunks, significant amounts on this Underlord.
Oh, they beat each other in Radiant Jungle.
Underlord. Yeah, Underlord dead. It's a clean pick. Wow. How much damage did that Underlord take? Ooh. I can't click the death summaries? That sucks.
Nope.
But the Mars did a lot of damage, and the Wraith King was able to just click him for free. Yeah, I genuinely think a Crimson would have been a better choice. That's Echo Slam whiffed. Yeah. Echo Slam just whiffed by the Earthshaker.
Rip.
I mean,
Mino.
Murray's played very well so far. Oh, this is potentially a chain stun to lock. That is a chain stun. That is a great pick off on this Lifestealer. Really well played. Really well played fight. Right. Trying to lock down the Death Prophet.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, it's alright. I mean, they've got 14k
I mean,
net
it
worth through.
pushes them away from barracks, doesn't it? They get barracks. I'm wondering. No, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and think that Earthshaker purposely whiffed his ult.
I mean, he didn't have to whiff his ult. They could have all just tipped him and pretended he whiffed his ult.
Well, no, I still think it's a global sound.
No. Not if it happens off screen.
Nice.
I think if it happens in fog, it doesn't do anything. It is my guess. Ooh, leveler. Mo. Yeah. Oh,
Mo, what are you doing? Why are you leaving it?
He's gonna wreck this.
Oh, G6, drop low.
Yeah. An interesting choice for the Lifestealer to infest there. I think he could have just committed and fought that. And it's a good pick. I think if they walk in and take Roche right now, but the Mars sniffs it out. TPs, AC drums on this Mars. Guy clicks for a lot. And he's got the shard. I do enjoy the shard. Stunning potentially 2 heroes at once. Oh, it's a Minotaur horn. Oh, Caller Staddy getting the god tier drops. And a little slow, but they are going for Roche now. Okay, I think they should have gone in there about 30 seconds ago, yep.
Yeah, I think Mara smells it.
Well, they've scanned it. Lena needs to break this blink. Now they get the Aegis, that's important. That is really, really important.
Aegis popped already.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, that's a BKB popped. That's a very, very aggressive BKB popped. Oh, Zach, I think just 1 second the Yules was on cooldown, just unable to cancel that Luna's TP. That's it, they're just going to take... Well, at least they denied the Roche. You know, that fight was about even for them. But, yeah, I think if they'd just gone into Roche 30 seconds earlier, they'd have got it cleanly. Much more cleanly, in fact.
Yeah, definitely showed a bit of hesitation on the Mars, whether he was waiting for his teammates to come back him up.
I mean, it's.
I mean, it's also hard to know how far they are through Roche at the time.
Tower is under attack.
Yes, here we go. Mo clicking for serious numbers. That's 2 ACs on Dire's side because they stack. Don't worry, it's just a 5,000 gold item. Now you see, if they refuse to play together on the Mars and the Wraith King, it won't matter too much, because then they'll each have an AC. Big brain plays.
Oh, DD rune just spawned top.
Yep, but this is an Earth Spirit in trouble. Oh, big trouble. BKB's about to run out, but he does get out cleanly. Oh, he does not walk back into the brambles. That is on him, I'm afraid. It's an early BKB usage, but keeps him safe on the Death Prophet. The Lifestealer wants to go forward, but he is Spirit Siphoned. That's a BKB, an early BKB. This Death Prophet does not have the Aegis. Oh yeah, in fact, their team doesn't have the Aegis. Oh, that's a great Terrorize. That's an Echo Slam again on a Raging Lifestealer. This Lifestealer needs to pop out and eat. Yep, there we go. Go on, Lifestealer. You need to prioritize these cores. That's a big fight for Radiant. They get some big levels out of that. It's level 26 on the Lifestealer, 25 for the Underlord, 23 for the Ogre. Massive, absolutely massive. And he does take the Pit of Malice route. That's really incredibly annoying. That's a lot of lockdown. These are low BKB times. 6 seconds. And that's the only BKB on Dire's side. There we go. They continue the swing. I think they're going to try and force a buyback here. Do you call us back, Daddy? Let it go. Nope, they buy back. They fought.
A 3.6 second disable us. That's insane.
Yep, in a massive AoE as well.
And the fact that you can place that pit every 12 seconds as well. So 15 seconds, sorry. I can read, I promise.
Yep, that's a big win. This Underlord doesn't have much net worth, but if he bought a Crimson Guard...
What, do you mean the same Crimson Guard for 10 minutes ago?
Yeah,
You should have bought.
I think, or a halberd. I'll take a halberd. I'll take so many things.
I mean, a halberd stops Wraith King.
Halberd stops Wraith King. Indeed. Death Prophet went Kaya and Sanj. It tanks her up. That's an interesting choice. But going for a Wind Waker now rather than replacing the Wand, I think I'd have replaced the Wand and gotten an Octarine or a Ghost Scepter. Yeah, I'd get a Ghost Scepter. But we'll see how that goes. I mean, they have recovered about a 10k deficit thanks to buybacks, pushing. It's pretty much an even game now.
Burns, doesn't it?
Take a knee, peasant.
Alright. Mo going for Bash. Oh, it's a DD. Roche respawning maybe in 2 minutes. Oh, here they go. They've smoked out. Oh, this is a big potential fight. No, they're going in for the Earthshaker Echo Slam. And they've deleted Death Prophet before she can do anything. Oh, no. Oh, this is the beginning of the end. I mean, Sam and Murray trying to get something. Mo
Leader
fights
drops.
Yep, Mo fights. It's a DD. It's a DD on this. I can't fight them all. He really cannot. He needs to go right. His team needs to connect with him. He needs to go right. Mo, go meet your friends. Right. Now just... Oh, it's a BKB on this Lifestealer. That's fine. Fishers up. You can fisher them. You can halberd them. Murray, you can halberd them. Ah, Murray. Alright. Well, that's another buyback on the Lina. Really trigger happy on these buybacks. Still no Yules on this Lina. Lina just going for a straight up Ags. Or did I miss her selling it or something?
She bought Chrysalis as well.
Yeah. I mean, she clicks for a lot.
She's got Shard as well. Shard Axe.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I still don't know how ground targeting Laguna Blade works.
It just goes the full distance wherever you targeted, so it's...
Yeah, but what? And then it hits everyone on the way? Because you can't target. It still does no damage to BKB.
It does, because it's BKB piercing with the axe. This is a rough fight, though. They are under the tier 4s. Yes, Mars is in trouble. Yeah. They're trying to end. It's 3v3 in the base right now. Oh, and the Mars spears him away. I think that's a really poor choice. I think this was a lovely window to try and fight whilst two heroes were trying to shove in lanes. Zack's TPing in really aggressively. He wants to make something happen. He's got 10 seconds off his ult. Oh, he's going for this Invis rune. He really wants this. Oh, he's trying to solo get Roche. I don't think this is the play, Zack. I think you should be playing with your team. I think you should be playing with your team, Zack. Yeah, he's there, but he's a little late. If he was here during this, he could have murdered. I think he could have already murdered, but instead he's here after his team. It's Hayden down. Yes. Okay, Wraith King in. Wraith King needs to blink in. Oh no. Oh. Wraith King just needs to go. Mo just needs to go. Oh. Man, it's a level game. A level game. 50 minutes in. I have no idea how long the first one took. This feels like a nail biter of a game. Lifesteal is caught all the way up in net worth, but he's had to buy a BKB, and it always sucks when you've got a BKB as a lifestealer. I just feel like you just gotta do too much. What's that? Bought that.
What a bounty!
Who do you think's got the advantage at the moment?
I think the momentum is with Radiant right now. I think the momentum is definitely with Radiant. But the thing is, these buybacks from Lena are going to start being very costly if she dies, because she has no defensive items, so yeah, she can just die very quickly.
I mean, she does now have Laguna Blade on a 25-second cooldown.
It's very nice. And Roche is there. Oh, they're running in. Oh, Mo's just gonna have to blink and go. No, he pushed.
Oh, Aegis is still on the deck. Finally gets picked up by BDB.
That's a use of a lot of spells on Death Prophet after she's used. Alright, that's Aegis on BDB. But... Alright, Death Prophet, big trouble, big trouble. That's Aegis down. Sam with Axe, clicking away. He needs to keep on clicking. Oh, that Echo Slam. Fully protected against him. Well, yeah, that momentum with the Radiant. Just something where they didn't all go in at the same time.
GG's called.
Yep, GG is called. Game 3.
Wow.
Game 3. Boys and girls.
Wow. I would call that a comeback for Radiant.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Indeed.
I would like to see the graph.
Yeah, let's have a look. See. Let's have a look at the graphs. Yep, there is a massive jump up in that win probability. Well, I think that psychologically some massive damage has been done here. Some massive damage has been done. Well, we'll see. Can they bounce back for this? Can they bounce back for this? Indeed. Game 3.
And it's interesting. About 43 minutes, Death Prophet, Wraith King lead the top by about 4,000 net worth. And then by like 58 minutes, they're 2,000 behind the Lifestealer. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's target prioritization wasn't the best. This Lena got away with no defensive items for the whole game.
I had got away with buybacking a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it was punished sometimes, but one sec. Yeah, I'm setting up the next lobby.
Okay.
They need a breather. I think they very nearly just crushed them completely, Radiant, but they just slightly overextended. And it was about that 10k gold swing just from that fight when they were in Radiant base. And yeah, just a hard lockdown was not present. Hard lockdown was not present. There's Adam.
You might have gone to bed.
That's true. But he's still in Dota at the moment. Okay. My God, my screen is filled with people pinging me messages. Ugh.
You know what? When I told like, hey Benton, can you wake me up? I was like, oh, he's probably got like a million things to do. The last thing he wants to do is ring me and be like, Mims, wake up, you lazy fuck.
I think that's almost exactly what I said.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I did it, and I was like, why don't I just set myself an alarm? Yeah, no, I'm really sorry, dude.
You didn't work out.
Well, no, I meant it more of the case of if my alarm didn't go off, and you're like, where is Mims?
Yeah. One sec. All right. Here we go, man. 3. Doing the hard yards. All right, bear with me. I'm going to try and find them. Hmm.
Oopsie.
Hey, man.
Hello.
I mean, the conversation hasn't completely devolved to shouting and screaming, but Call of Daddy have had 3 series now out of 4 go to a best of 3, like the third game decider. And of those, they've won 1 and lost 1. So they lost their first one against Tom Nook Isabellin, and they have won their second one against Mort's Angels, I believe. And that just leaves, what does that leave? And then they have this one. And they played Scrim Reapers and lost in straight games against them. Who the fuck's this? Oh, it's Day. All right, Mo. Not Mo. Mims. Predictions. Mims? If you muted again, have you deafened? Or you've just gone, you've abandoned me. My feelings.
You asked me a question as I was mid biscuit.
Oh.
Um,
What kind of biscuit?
it was a cookies and cream Maryland cookie. It was very nice.
Okay.
Um, I think if Call Us Daddy hadn't gone full tilted, which I know they possibly could have, I think they did a lot of things right at the beginning of game 2.
Yeah.
And they just maybe missed their window or built poorly.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think the double AC.
Double AC, maybe a whiffed Earthshaker ult or not quite landing
Yeah,
Earthshaker ult.
I mean that whiffed Earthshaker ult didn't really cost them that fight bottom. They were doing a good job of controlling the lifestealer, and then he bought a BKB for himself as well. One of the things I hate dealing with as lifestealer is silence because it just feels horrible, and yeah, he removed that as a problem. Yeah, I don't know who played really well in the first game, so
No.
hard for me to say. I mean, some good work from Hayden, but also some good work from the Mars. Zach played really well early game.
I feel like that's a recurring story though for Zach. He'll do well in the early game and then he'll do like silly stuff late game, like Manta to farm or TP into your outpost and then trying to like rotate back in from behind or
Yeah, I think he'd have been better served there, just engaging earlier and maybe helping them clean up that fight. This Lena got away with a lot. Now, for a team that was sure they wanted to have first pick, they have eaten into reserve time. Yeah, it's always a bit of an odd one. You never know, because sometimes this means they've got this hero in the bag, but they're sort of thinking a couple of heroes down the line. I've definitely been guilty of it. And I think I let 60 seconds tick away in game 2 talking about the next 2 heroes. Oh, here we go, Lion. Oh, didn't give Sam the Dark Willow. Okay.
it could be a
feeling that they
it could be a
needed-
G6 line.
Could be, but I'd give G6 the Earthshaker. You know, I think that for all that he might have whiffed some ultimates, I think he had a large game impact. I think he had a larger game impact than this Ogre, for example.
Yes. The last pick Ogre still baffles me.
I mean, it won, but I don't think they won because of it.
Yeah, no.
But maybe it just sort of rounded out the draft as they were seeing it. I was fairly sure that they were going to have the Earth Spirit as a 4 and a different mid, but you know, when it works out, it works out. Yep, Saventia on that Lena comfort pick. I'm assuming an Earth Spirit. Why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Viper's also gotten through.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire crew pick.
Okay, well they do like their ogre. Not leaving it till last pick this time. Does mean the Earth Spirit can get banned out. I don't know if they played Lone Druid in the first game. Against Scrim Reapers, they played Lone Druid 3 games in a row.
Not sure how I feel about picking Clink so early on. A lot of counters against him.
Well, it's something where it's a comfort pick for Zach, and sometimes in these sorts of tournaments, you go with things that you're very comfortable on. So, for example, I pick Sniper as a comfort pick rather than a calculated pick into the puck. But you know, there are definitely more optimal picks, or you could leave it till later.
Radiant
but-
crew ban.
There is something I asked your team whilst you were
Yeah.
not around, and it was so Treant and Anti-Mage, were they comfort picks for you guys, or were they Benton saying you've got to play these heroes, they fit our team?
I mean, we always talk, for all that I
10 seconds
clearly
remain.
communicate strongly with people. I'm always going to
5
listen.
seconds
So
remain.
Because me and Aaron were like, I'm not sure how much I've seen Adam play Treant, or I'm not sure how much I've seen Toffee play Anti-Mage. No.
I mean,
Well,
it's something where we float the idea early on, we come back to it, and if it feels like a good fit and it looks like a good one in the draft, then we'll go for it.
Dire crew ban.
Right.
Radiant crew ban.
That's an anti-mage ban, PL ban. Banning out some cancerous things neither team wants to
Radiant
deal with.
crew pick.
Medusa banned out. Okay, maybe predicting a Medusa pick after seeing the
Dire
anti-mage
crew
ban
pick.
and also the PL ban. Now, I know Zach's a fan of taking Klink's safe lane, and that's actually quite good against an Underlord. So, I don't mind that now. Now the Underlords... Obviously, the root's annoying
10
and the sustain's
seconds
annoying,
remain.
but he doesn't initiate fights.
5
So,
seconds remain.
with a Clinks and a Lion, especially as I know Sam likes to get
Radiant
Blink,
crew pick.
you can make these fights happen really early.
we know Sam likes to go. I'm not sure if you were with me for the other games, but Sam goes at an odd skill build online.
Yeah, lots
Very-
of mana drain.
He likes mana
It's
drain early.
Seconds remain.
Massively annoying. Absolutely infuriating.
5 seconds
Absolutely
remain.
maddeningly infuriating. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Really strange though, no Ursa, no Monkey King picks. No bans for them either. This Phoenix, I'm curious if that'll be a 4 or a 3. I've not seen them play it on either role, either a 4 or a 3. Maybe someone's been taking lessons from Matty, and that's a Phoenix mid. Can be a very strong hero. They've got 2 melee heroes with slow attack animations to hit the egg, just the Lina to worry about.
Dire crew pick.
And there's the LD. Now, I actually hate Lone Druid into Sunray because that Sunray destroys the bear for the entire game. It just chews through, it's percentage based, and it just
10
deletes that
seconds
bear
remain.
off the map. I would
5 seconds remain.
yeah, I would not have picked Lone Druid into that, especially with the Clinks around to turn around and pick off the main hero behind the bear. Okay, I mean, so far, I think Call of Daddy have a slight edge in this draft. Just depends if this Phoenix is a 3 or a 4. I think if they get a mobile next hero, jobs are good, and I'd be happy with Mars.
Faceless Void.
Faceless Void, they've gone for a big team fight combo there. Egg into Chrono. That's very hard to deal with for these heroes. Faceless Void, not the best laner though, into an Underlord. I
10
would,
seconds
yeah, I'd be concerned about that. Also, not the best laner into a Lone Druid. So.
Radiant crew.
If Phoenix is an egg and then Void Chronos on top of it, does the egg still carry on, or does the egg pause until Chrono's over?
The egg carries on. You can't stun egg. I'm willing to say I'm certain on that, but if your chat corrects me, then so
10
be it.
seconds remain.
But I am certain on that. I would bet a game on
5
it.
seconds remain.
Who knows? Maybe it'll come up for me. don't want to play into the OD. OD is obviously strong
Dire
here.
crew ban.
Not letting the Mars go through, which is why I'd have liked to have seen the Mars now. But I do know Liliana Fairwind plays a good Legion commander.
Radiant crew ban.
Okay, there we go. Banning out the Ursa. Okay, that's probably to protect the offlaner, also to protect the egg. That's true. Yeah, I'd ban another
10
offlaner out. What
seconds
don't you want to
remain.
play against, guys? Tide, maybe? They've
5
got a
seconds remain.
big load of team fight. Get rid of that
Dire
Tide Hunter.
crew
Yep,
pick.
there you
Yep.
go. No Tide Hunter. Alright, Dire looking. I guess the Legion. Maybe a Slardar. Could be a Beastmaster.
Beastmaster's pretty flavor of the month.
Yeah, but that's the
10
Ags build.
seconds remain.
But it is a good build.
5 seconds remain. Pick.
Oh, Centaur. I completely slept on Centaur. That's my bad. They pick it. I think that's a great pick. I think that's a great pick. I'm liking the draft. Really comes together.
10
Going to be
seconds.
very hard.
Gives
to,
you gives Void another
5 seconds
avenue of
remain.
escape or initiation.
Yep, absolutely. I like this a lot. NDGR in a tricky spot, but I think they also can have a strong invoker.
Choose your
I think that's
hero.
probably a mid invoker. Yeah, that's a mid invoker. Okay, this is going to be an interesting matchup. It's a lot of this is going to come down to if this is a Quas Wex or a Quas Exhort invoker.
I think you should ask Void if he's got any Wi-Fi signal.
Could do. Hayden just typed, "Do you love him?" I don't know why. I remembered to put up the scores so you can see it's 1-1.
Congrats.
Thanks.
So I don't know what you want me to say.
Why do I have a missed voice call from you 9 minutes ago?
Oh, I may have opened WhatsApp and gone, oh, I got a message from Benton, and then tapped it, and it was like your missed voice call, and it was like calling him back. I was like, oh no, stop it. Stop it.
It's interesting. That's 17 on Centaur over all time. Not a massively played hero, but a really nice win-loss record. Okay, circle drawn. Top rune. Will you give me an
That
interesting
wasn't
game
too
this
bright.
time? Oh, smack
Some
talk.
things were just
Smack
not meant
talk
to be.
from Zach. Oh, I'd be careful. Here we go. Here we go. Day. Yeah, there you go. We get
I
it. You're
can't
edgy.
bear to look.
Oh,
Burns, doesn't it?
right?
Pure skill.
That was skill, all right.
Pure skill.
okay. They've smoked. But Radiant are just not there.
As you do.
Faces to war, boys.
Looks like a mid lone druid. I think that's a poor choice. Might not be actually. Nah, this invoker's got.
I mean,
mid. Yeah,
I
this
don't think I've ever seen a bad lone druid that has panda. Oh no, panda. That has panda.
Here we go. Alright, there's a lone druid bear trying to snipe the rune. Yeah, it's a wasted smoke for Dire.
Begins.
Okay, mid wards down, both sides.
So in the offlane, you're going to have Lena and Outworld. Mid Invoker.
Underlord.
An Ogre and an Druid.
Interesting. They've got two.
Wait, what
orbs
did
of
I say?
venom. Outworld. Two
Oh, yeah,
orbs of
Outworld.
venom
Sorry.
in the safe lane. Orb of venom on the ogre, and an orb of venom on the bear. A bit of a waste of gold, I'd say. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, Sam going for the long range impale. Earth spike even. Not managing it. Oh, here we go. Zach getting himself some last hits. And it is a Quas Exhort Invoker going for the kill build. I do not think this is as good this game, but let's see if he makes it work. Okay. Oh, Bear chasing down a Lion. The Lion gets the double stun. Bear getting a bit low. Might need to be resummoned soon. Oh, here we go. Interesting.
I like how the Lone Druid has matching Courier and Spirit Bear.
Very cute. Oh, I've missed it. Looks like the Clink's committed for a kill mid.
Cold Snap and Sunstrike on cooldown, so you've got to assume.
Zach with a Fairy Fire not used, and generally in these early fights, that Fairy Fire is pretty important. This is a dead courier as well.
Burns, doesn't
Dire's
it?
courier.
Right.
Rather
Let's see.
thoroughly killed
These
off.
are tilt-worthy moments for Dire. Do they tilt? Do they tilt?
Synergy.
I mean, Clinks is doing okay on last hits, but that first blood's really going to set him back. The Invoker's going to be a very happy bunny.
Dire's middle tower is taking fire.
Let's see. The thing is, though, I'd say that once both teams have their level 6, Dire is going to win quite handily. I think that's going to be a big team fight. Oh, Sam is very deep, but
Burns, doesn't it?
gets away with it. He mana drains the Spirit Bear. Oh. Oh, nice little pull.
Maybe when you're older.
Gets away with that. Murray. Good job. Good job. Eh.
Oh, Sam dropping low. Very low.
Yeah.
Or drop.
No, but Hayden also dropping. Oh, lives. Oh, but he dies to return. Need to remember not to right click the Centaur, people. Centaur's got stun up in a second. Oh, 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 that's a great Sunstrike. Well played. Baited in. And absolutely wrecked. This Invoker, very happy, level 6 already. Doing a good job. Farming his way around. No boots on this Centaur. I really dislike this, but
I mean, it is a build. It's not a great build, but it is a build.
oh, that is a potentially very, very in trouble ogre. There's 2 points in the mana draw.
Oh, there's a fight. Oh,
Not much of a fight. He's still got Icarus dive, so there's not much that's going to happen there. Mo still with a lot of regen. He whiffs the stun. Tried to go for a max range one.
Denied.
Yep, they're able to deny a lot of that creep wave. Good job. Solid 1k advantage. Just curious to see how's this Klink's going to recover his game. Oh, very upsetting for a Klink's.
Klink's going power treads, Invoker going Midas.
Yeah, well, Invoker's ahead. He's ahead by a good 1k. Yeah, 1k net worth advantage. Just that first blood propels him very nicely. And they got the kill on the centaur bottom. There's a very happy camper. Bit low on mana, this Klink's. Okay. Void. Doesn't choose to use Time Walk. Interesting. I would have. Only skilled it 3 times. Oh, being brave. Nice.
Centaur dropping very low in the bottom lane. Do they go? Yeah.
Good shout. Yeah, they do. Oh. Almost. He went for the Sam trying to get that bear, but no luck. Oh, Zach there. Clarity going.
Denied.
Yeah, Quas, Exhort, Invoker. 4 points in Exhort. That's a big old Sunstrike. Does this centaur have boots? He does have boots. No, stop going on the ogre, people. Stop going on the ogre. This is going to be a root. Yeah, that's a dead Sam.
I will have
I need you to walk with this lone druid. Walk with this lone druid. But have no fear. Level 6 is almost here, guys.
Gay? Wow.
I was going to say gang, but
Wow. Wow.
I think it's trying to make sure he stacks. No, he's done a bit early, I think, but yeah, a bit early. That's alright. DD bot, if he gets this, our Invoker smells it, and Klink's also sniffs it. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Zach, hit him, you pussy. Invoker walks up and says, I don't care about your DD. And meteors him. And blows his entire mana for that. That's
one of my favorites.
that's not the best choice. Maybe he didn't get cold snap off. Yeah, didn't get cold snap off, I think. Ooh, 2 bounty rooms sat there for the Dire. That's a possessed mask. I'd be giving that to the Faceless Void, and I'd be taking that Ocean Heart. Klink says otherwise. Still a 2k gold lead. Yep, hard kill now on this Faceless Void. He's got 3 points up in the Time Walk. He's got Chrono. And they will eventually burn through people. I think top lane stabilizing, and I genuinely do think if this goes late, that Dire have a really good shot.
I'm calling 35-minute mark. 35-minute mark. If they haven't finished it by then.
Well, I don't know. Lone Druid can do a lot of work. Really a lot of work. I mean, Radiant have the 3 top net worth heroes in the team right now. But if this line's halfway to 6, Phoenix. I mean, this tome would pretty much give Phoenix 6. I think that would be a good choice. Oh, trusty shovel. Hayden enjoying a trusty shovel.
Dire's middle tower taken fire. Mine. Selfish.
mana on the bear. Poking.
Centaur dropping low, stomps and gets away.
Stuns, yeah. Sam's got his tranquils running. It's alright. Sam's enjoying this. It's hard for them to click him because Hayden's refusing to click him. So that tranquil weaving is going. Oh, they do get him. Oh, he gets out. He does get out. Very nice. Very nice. I think Clinks should have skeleton walked ahead, but maybe it was on cooldown when he came in and then missed it. Alright, it's level 6 for the Lion there. Right. Can they kill Hayden? Hayden's got cloak. Value cloak.
And the mid tower's
Invoker's
just
gonna take mid.
mid tower's just chunking down.
Yeah. That is a big advantage for Dire.
Dire's middle tower be taking fire. Radiant's bottom tower be under attack.
Yep, they get the Phoenix, and that is a dead Hayden. That's a good finger kill down bot. Yeah, well, they get the Phoenix top. Phoenix still no egg. It's only halfway to level 5. Oh, he gets the deny on the void.
Has been denied.
Good work. Oh, Clinks has no mana. Clinks is dead. Zach a little too greedy. Gets the Sunstrike. Oh! Yeah, if he gets the Sunstrike. Yep. Oh! Almost gets the prediction perfect. Oh. Phoenix might have to egg. Yep. Yep. That's alright. The egg keeps him alive. Oh, here comes Lena. Lena wanting this free kill. 10 seconds till Laguna's up. Oh, I don't know why they're pinging this. 2 supports against the Invoker. This is a bad choice. It's a really bad fucking choice. Yep, that's a dead Phoenix. That's a dead Lion too. Really nice Sunstrike prediction. Oh boy. Clink's not opting in for the Orchid. Going instead for a Dragon Lance, more traditional right click build. Okay, here we go. Walking at this. Oh boy.
Come on, leaders, one hit. There we go.
Man, BDB nailing these Sunstrikes. Doing a really good job. Got his Midas up, 7k net worth. Leading the pack. Absolutely leading the pack. Playing Lotus Orb next. Not choosing to go Mana Boot. There's a regen rune top. If he spots that, he'll be very happy with his 200 mana at the moment. Yeah. Maybe Lotus Orb expecting the Clinks to go, oh, wow, he's already got bots. He is a very farmed boy. This Phoenix trying to sap some XP. Potentially in trouble. That regen rune, still no one has any idea it's there. Double stun by Lion bot. Centaur coming in. With some good target prioritization. Maybe the Clinks can get someone. Oh, BDB spots the regen rune. He's a very happy boy. Alright, Mo has Chrono off cooldown. Refuses to use it. Alright, this is Alina, and there's an Invoker sat here waiting. They are waiting and are ready to go. Could be a big fight bot. Could be a big fight bot.
That pit malice don't work.
It
For
is
sure.
doing well. That's a
Chrono.
good chrono.
That's
Good,
good
chrono
chrono.
at this point.
That cyclone now.
Yeah,
Tornado
needs to
from
try and catch up. Oh, Void. Void, big trouble. Yeah, big trouble on the Void. Oh, no detect. That's a lot of bite. Who bought back? Sorin lost bought back. And they get him on the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
man.
that tornado through the chrono.
Yeah.
Just
Really good work. I mean, if he gets the invoker in that, that's a dead centaur.
Centaur dead.
Dire's bottom tower be under attack.
Well, this is the bad feeling. Your ults are all on cooldown and you lost the fight. Time to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. That chrono was on point, but that tornado just messed him up.
Yeah, it was. It's also something where I think that Phoenix has not leveled Sunray. Yep, only 2 points in Sunray. Because he channeled a full Sunray into that chrono, and it did not kill. You've got to see, this thing scales up. Max damage is absolutely huge.
Dire's bottom tower
Oh.
under attack. Dire's bottom tower
Okay.
be down.
Oh no, the Centaur went in, the rest of the team went out. Oh dear. This Phoenix gets rooted, he's dead. He needs to use his spells. I don't think he's... Yeah, he hasn't... Maybe they should have given him Earthshaker again.
I can't bear to look.
The ground that Dire have to fight on or farm on is shrinking rapidly.
Yeah. Well, they'll have their ults up again in about 30 seconds, so good chance to fight, but they really need to win that fight, because otherwise this is just all going to... Yeah, it's all going to go wrong for them. This.
Oh yeah.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I'll do it in a minute, Gamma. Because my mouth is going mad because of stupid reasons.
Dire's middle.
Yeah.
Dire's middle barracks be under attack.
And that's an 18-minute barracks. Or barrack. Oh, there's
I mean,
there's 40.
they've used all their big spells, but something where the invoker's getting away, they haven't killed anyone. That's pretty much GG. Yeah. There's just too much of an XP advantage. He's going to walk into another Sunstrike. Really nice Sunstrikes. Absolutely on point.
Who did BDB play in the last game?
Us.
No, I bet BDB in the last.
In the last game, who played the Lifestealer?
Ah, okay.
Yep. So swapped up the roles a bit. He went mid this time.
Dire's bottom barracks be under attack. Radiant's couriers be rather brutally murdered.
Phoenix dead. Fires back, no TP. They should run at this lone druid. He's a little alone.
Radiant's bottom tower be under attack. Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
Clint doesn't chase it out. Just chase out this lone druid, people. Get the bear or something. Oh well. This is just it's a demoralizing point of the game. It's just something where
To be 20 minutes
feel-
in and to lose 2 barracks is rough.
yeah, Alacrity and Bear hits hard. It's very hard. Bear hasn't even got its Desolator yet. Still hitting very, very hard into buildings.
Oh, they found Mo.
Yeah,
That's sad.
Mo farming. Yeah. Took a little while for. I mean, I liked the concept. I really did. But this Invoker did a really good job. His Sunstrikes have been on point. I think I definitely would recommend BDB for player of the series at this point. He's had a really good game here. Sure, his start was pretty rough on the Lifestealer, but yeah, I think he's played well. I have no idea how he did in the first game though, that's all.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, that's really, really good. Really nice chrono. Absolutely massive. It's not going to matter, but it's really, really nice.
I mean, he's had good chronos, it just doesn't make any difference. Oh, that Sunstrike, that's so demoralizing.
Yeah, BDB's Sunstrike is absolutely on point. Class wide.
Dire's top barracks have fallen.
I think this might be his first Invoker showing this game, this tournament. There you go.
Go GG.
Radiants now have mega cream.
22 minutes.
This is the quickest game of the series, of the tournament.
Maybe. I think NDGR had a very good game early on against the Flaming Marshmallows that ended really quickly. Fastest game of the night for sure. Fastest game of the night. Well, yeah,
Well.
I think probably some frustration setting in for Caller Staddy. They definitely had a nice advantage in game 2. Spilled over into game 3. Always hard to factor in the psychological side of these things. Yeah, you can't neglect it though. Can't neglect it at all. Yes. Yeah, it's hard. There's definitely a psychological part to these games where if you lose, it can G you up or it can weigh you down, especially if you feel like things are going well. Yep. Tomorrow, this is a sort of a double header for NDGR. They've got to play Tom Nook Isabellen tomorrow.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's
Yep. So they're playing them tomorrow. Going to be interesting.
some friendly chat going on in the post game.
That's good. Oh, nice to hear. Hopefully, both teams enjoyed it. Always a
BDB
late
saying,
one.
well, my Invoker's not going to get through anymore, and Mo congratulating him on the nice Sunstrikes.
Oh, well, it's good sportsmanship. Good to hear. All right, let's see. I'm not entirely sure how we go. Just ask if anyone's interested in a brief interview If that's okay, I'm sorry I closed the post-game chat. I was just closing all of the other windows and I closed that one by accident. Any takers?
I think Sventia said yes. Sventia? Sventia? No, hold on. What's their name? Gyan Diap Nugu Nagok.
Yeah, that's Saventia.
I just like saying that name, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Lobby 2. 1 sec. All right, we're going to move over.
Hey Dan,
So-
you're gonna let it through tomorrow then?
You bastard! That was going to be my question. You've got it out of your system now, have you? That was Sunstrike accuracy level 9000.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
turn the
I think I
script off
saw
again now.
one missed. Did I see
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
you
missed?
missed one on me, you fuck.
I mean, he's still got
Everyone
first
else
blood
was
with
saying
it.
he's such a great invoker, he hit all his sunstrikes. Well, he missed me, so I don't care.
It's not like he had like double the level and net worth of everyone at the end of the game or anything.
Doesn't matter, he missed one sunstrike. What a fucking idiot.
I actually missed two.
Fair play.
Okay. Well, GG's guys. I'd
Yeah,
just like to
GG.
invite the casters to just ask some questions. I know it's getting late. I know some people have been here for quite a few hours, so I won't keep us too long. But Dan, did you have a question you wanted to start with?
Sure. So how much pent up rage and aggression was there, BDB, for you to deliver quite so much violence in game 3?
Well, first game, we got really wound up at each other, so we cooled off. And in the
Yeah.
second game, man, I started so low, like I was literally so low, like feeling so bad about myself, and eventually like worked up. And so I was so hyped going into that third game because we won it that I was literally like, I'm feeling the both. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Nice. You just wanted to ride that momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody showed. Well played, honestly. Very, very good.
That second game was a really fun game, like really fun game of Dota.
I honestly thought you guys were down and out in that game. I
It
thought it
felt
was going
like
to be.
it at
I thought it was going to
points.
be a
Oh my
2-0.
goodness. Our
be honest-
team was meaning
Dave
so much. It
Dave
was
and Jay
actually
were the ones
horrendous.
who,
So I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
question for
dragged
game
us back into
2.
that.
I have a question for game 2.
What did
At
you say?
what-
Sorry, Ben.
I said Dave and Day were the ones who kind of dragged us back into that with their PMA.
Nice.
Yeah, Dave was super PMA as well, just carrying us through.
So I have a question for CUD. In game 2, at what point did you realize you had 2 ACs?
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, yikes.
Okay.
I'm
pretty sure
now
I
that
built
you
one,
mention it,
and
that's
then-
somebody's goof up, right?
Yeah.
Who were they on?
Roster changes
It
incoming.
was on Mars and Wraith King, unsurprisingly.
Does not surprise me in the slightest.
But all right, that's fine. That just answers a follow-up question as well. Mims, do you have any questions? I'm afraid, guys, that we've only seen games 2 and 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to invite Aaron, who has seen nothing, to come in and sort of cold cast the games sort of from scratch. So
Wait a
as
minute,
long as
you failed to notice that I accidentally bought an orb of corrosion. It's 30 minutes. How did you miss that?
I was wondering why you bought that.
Well, I was wondering when I bought it as well. Until I looked at this graph right here.
Thought, oh, maybe
31 minutes apparently.
Just want slightly more slow at 31 minutes, I guess. I don't know.
How did you miss that, Sid?
Actually, I have a question for Mo. Is Mo in here?
I am here.
Nice. I don't know if it's really a question, more of an observation, but I noticed that you get very, very focused in on like a particular target. So I saw it in the laning phase on the Wraith King, how you would throw yourself at last hits, no matter how much like HP it cost you, and then you throw your stun out, and that's fine to get your farm. But then there was a fight in the late game, around the Radiant top barracks, where you were on the way out, and most of your team was dead. And then you saw, I think it might have been the Lina on low health, and you turned around like just tunnel vision towards this kill, and it resulted in your untimely demise. And I just wondered.
Very timely. Very timely demise, Upward.
Props to the Lena player. I'm not sure which one it is, but props to that
Oh,
guy.
that's me.
Yeah, you fucking made my life miserable. And so my whole tunnel vision, exactly what you said. Tunnel vision.
Yeah, I just wanted to kill him and send a message.
That lead.
Yeah, that's fair. Understandable. So, can we talk MVPs, Benton?
Just seeing if there are any more questions. So,
Sure.
Mims, Johnny, you got any more questions?
Questions from me?
Johnny's
was just gonna-
unmuted, so I assume.
Questions? No. Well done. Well played, everyone.
I was just gonna say,
Another question
in
for
that
positivity.
that first game, honestly, you guys trashed us so bad. Like we were in, we kind of all team chemistry was not working.
Mate, you didn't just break our base. You
Literally
broke our
destroyed
spirits.
us.
Oh,
Yeah. You played so well in that first game.
We actually needed to. We all just stood up and just walked away from our computers for 5 minutes. Like we just like.
Yeah, you just couldn't even
chill out.
Yeah, on the other hand, it was. I feel like it was a bit bad for us because we kind of like just fucking went into the second
Oh
game
my goodness.
super elated, and we were kind of memeing a lot. Like I don't know if you caught when I said OMG in the bottom when we were about to hit your tier 3s.
Yeah.
Our Earthshaker ulted nothing.
Oh yeah,
that was when I
DP kept using my spear targets.
Oh,
Yeah.
we saw that. We
It
made a
transitioned
note of
like
that in
from
the
the
cut-
early
or
mid
clip.
game. It transitioned like from memeing and ha 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 laughter to oh shit.
Yeah, like I noticed that as well. Like, guys, we actually need to
Yeah,
put
but
some
I
sort
feel
of
I
aggression
kind
up.
of felt like I was serious throughout the whole game, only because the leader was making my life miserable, and that's just how I was. Like
sorry.
a lot of the fight.
Four
No,
of you
no,
were
don't
having
worry
fun
about it.
and you weren't.
But yeah, so I kind of stayed serious. I kind of stayed serious.
There were some moments of prejudice in there. I think I got Mars ulted at mid, and I was like, okay, that's a thing that just happened. All right, no worries.
Yeah,
Who calls the
I might
shots
have.
on your team? Because I thought you're rotating. I thought your rotations in the early game on both the first two games were really good.
Who's this?
Yeah.
So who decides like, oh, we're gonna go here and do this now?
That would be Zach, I think.
You're so organised. In that first game,
you're so organised. Like you were just.
Well,
waiting
it
you
didn't
to
feel
all the
like
time.
it.
It didn't feel
your
like
first game,
I think, like
you just...
Zach said as well, he would just like didn't look at the scoreboard because your Viper was just like pushing people shitting in the top lane, right?
Oh
So
god.
we just focused on mid. I focused on my lane. Just didn't look at the scoreboard until I had my shit, and then started going in.
The first
yeah,
15 minutes of that first game, we were just crying. It was so bad. Like,
Oh, I mean,
I
yeah.
remember looking up and seeing it was 1-9, and then I just flamed my team. I was like, what the fuck? I've been playing fine, and you guys are all just dying? And then I didn't look up at the scoreboard until the end of the game, because it just tilted me immediately.
Well,
Yeah, I think
That's why I thought
your
the first
rotations
game was
were
really
spot on.
impressive. Because I was
Yeah,
like,
your
I
rotations
was like,
were
our
spot on.
lanes haven't gone badly. I was like, our lanes haven't gone badly. Our lanes are alright, but these guys have turned up here and turned up there, like on this part of the map, this part of the map. They've turned up as 5. Like every rotation, like had a purpose, and then it just went from there, and then
The Underlord just firestorming every wave that came nearest Tau was so annoying. I was just like, I really want to just push this down, and he's like, nope,
nope, that's my tower. Get your hands off that.
Yeah.
but you guys kind of returned that tenfold, right? With
I
your
mean,
double or deload peak.
yeah. It was a
Why
good series.
the Underlord felt it. You made it feel so good in the first game that we were like, we need that.
It honestly won't do any harm to not ban Furion as well. It's harmless.
Is this your plan, Dace? You want to make everyone hate your Lena so much that they let
play it.
All right. So I'm really sorry, but we haven't watched game one. So any votes for MVP here are kind of based on play for games 2 and 3. So I'm sorry, that's going to skew us a little bit towards the winning team, I suspect. From my perspective, I think game 2 was Murray had some excellent moments. Murray, I think you're going to enjoy some of the casting.
He's not
Is he here? Oh well, then tell him he'll enjoy some of the casting from Mims'
Sorry,
stream.
Benty, can I just interrupt for 2
Yeah,
seconds?
sure.
Was the Death Prophet and the Wind Ranger the same player?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going for a nomination, I would nominate that guy.
Yeah,
Played so
fuck.
well in those 2 games.
Did I fucking do it? Did I finally play well enough in a series to get an MVP?
The Wind
Tried
Ranger.
so hard.
The Wind Ranger in the first game was so unpleasant. Like it was just annoying. There's no other way around it. You really you like took all the crappy
literally
momentum
took
that
all
your
the
team
wind
had
out of
had and just put it on the back and just it was really good. Also, the Mars in game 1 as well. The Mars is just so annoying. Like
Mars was game 2, dude, wasn't it?
That was game 2, yeah. Underlord. I was playing Underlord game 1.
two.
That was game 2.
Game 2.
Yeah, anyway,
That
sorry,
Mars
Ben.
was so annoying.
Okay. Yeah. So it's something where game 2 had highlights, but it's obviously a bit of inconsistency. If you look at the graph, you'll see about 40 minutes in, it's not a roller coaster, it's more of a valley into a peak. From that win-loss prediction and also the net worth and XP. So in games like that, it's hard for me to say that any one person was doing consistently well because BDB, you were having a bit of a hard time in the early game, but late game, you were prioritizing really well. I liked the BKB pickup. I think you did a good job of tunneling. Whereas early game, I think, Zach, you did really well on your Death Prophet. But game 3 had a standout performer for me in BDB. I think that's hard to argue with.
I agree.
But in games 1 and 2, it would be hard for me to say. So I'm going to tentatively put BDB forward, but this is going to be Aaron is going to get the final decision. So I'm not going to tell him anything. No one is to tell him anything about this, and he can come through with a nice unbiased view in the next couple of days. So this is for the popular vote for MVP. And for me, I think although Zach did play very well, I'm biased here because I didn't get to see him play in game 1. So if you guys want, we can just sort of hold this off until Aaron's done his sort of replay analysis of game 1. I'm really sorry we couldn't sort out.
I think
a
the 2
caster
different
for that one.
opinions would be cool.
Yeah.
Do the rest of the casters get a vote also?
Yeah, of course. It's the popular vote. Go for it.
Wonderful. Mims, Johnny, do you want to go first, or I can go if you guys don't mind?
No, I echo what Benton said. I thought G-Sync, despite the whiff in Radiant Jungle with his ult, he did get a couple of nice fishes off, a couple of nice ults off in game 2, and BDB, you were a bit of a robot in game 3 with your Sunstrikes. So I would probably I was much more impressed with the Invoker play than game 3. But like I say, I only saw 2 games, so it would be BDB for me.
Cool.
Based on those 2 games.
Dan,
Johnny?
go on.
Oh, okay, cool. So again, I saw the very end. I started the emergency cast, saw the very end of game 1, but not enough to really say anything for MVP. Saw the entirety of game 2 and 3. In the whole series, the most standout performance on any hero was BDB on the Invoker. I think we all agree on that. But I would give my MVP to Day. I think his Lina in both games was an absolute bloody nuisance to whoever he was laning against. And not only that, he was really good at playing for rotating around the map and just getting kills with his toolkit and just generally being a pain in the ass. And I get the
doing
feeling
his job as well.
Yeah, I thought
doing
he
his
did
job as well,
excellent
like,
P4
pulling.
job. I like how he
Yeah,
flexed his
excellent job.
build and went in for like pure damage to end the game in game 2. I looked back at his items and I was like, okay, that's crits in the deso. He really wants to take down buildings and end. So yeah, I'd 100% give it today, and I get the feeling I'm probably going to play against that Lena tomorrow. So great. Yeah,
You
so I
can
give it today.
You're welcome. To
Yeah,
buy it.
but thank you very much, but please ban it. Yeah, I hate it. No, I'm joking.
You're going to get some obnoxious hero tomorrow that I'm not going to enjoy. So enjoy whichever one you get.
Ben told me at 11 minutes when the game was going shit, he was like, "Day, you might need to build some damage at some point." And I was like, "All right, maybe." And that was a good game.
Johnny, what's your thoughts?
Oh,
There are no
thoughts. There are no thoughts. I
Feelings.
agree with
Oh my-
everyone in their respective thoughts.
Okay.
Everyone played well.
That was the
Most
most
of the
vanilla
time.
response I think I've ever heard.
It's just too
Okay.
nice.
Okay, that's a nice neutral response. I like it. Johnny, you have a much stronger opinion the rest of the time. Why can't you be so placid?
Oh, when it's my own team, then everyone's
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, so with 3 votes from the popular vote, just shading it, BDB looks like he's edging ahead. So I'll make a note of that, but I'll also wait and see what Aaron's thoughts are when he comes through and has a look. I'll also see if Peter can come through with him as well. In order to do so, I do need a volunteer from one of the 2 teams that played today, if that's okay, to sort of hop on a Discord and screen share, because unfortunately, because you played in a private lobby, we're not able to access that replay.
Oh, that's fine.
Cool. So thank you very much, Zach, for volunteering. You will be Aaron's cameraman, and and at the same time, he's going to really enjoy this. He's told me that he's liking the fact that he'll be able to pause and rewind and have a look at team fights in a bit more detail, sort of see what's happened. So if anything, you guys are going to get the most in-depth analysis of any of the games in the tournament.
So prepare your anus.
I'm gonna head off, guys, but thanks for the casting and yeah, GG guys. That was a really fun series.
Well played, man. Catch you tomorrow. Wink, wink.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, man. This is always the fun game. I love playing against your team. So
Yeah, boy.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow
So,
at 8 p.m.
Okay, all right.
That's the spirit.
Don't excited about it.
We have a group chat for a reason, Matt.
I'm sorry. I had an interview. Well, I was supposed to have. Yeah, ignore me. Go.
All right. Yeah. Good night, guys. Catch you tomorrow.
All right. Good night. So tomorrow,
Good
8
night,
o'clock.
guys. Peace.
Enjoy. Okay. Bye all.
Bye bye.
Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, you will see Invoker again.
So how did the series go? Sorry, I didn't watch any of it.
2-1.